Hey, good day, my friends. How are you? We're doing well with the Mobelwagon here. So I've been working on this one. This one's been distracting me a bit. It's my display piece for the DAK and the Anzac Corps. I've got Rommel here. He got his ass kicked by the Anzacs in Tobruk. And that's the crew to go with it. So it's a 5-man tank crew, just Panzer III tank crew. And I'm doing, I've never done Africa Core people before. So this is heaps of fun. I'm really enjoying it. I wish to do more now. But I've based them in a khaki grey. So this one, I didn't know this one existed, this colour. But that's allegedly what they used in the Africa Core. And then I haven't done these three. I've only really done advanced work on these three here. They've got more collars on them, so these three here. So the shirts I did in sandgelb, so sand yellow, German sand yellow, and I just gave a little bit of highlights with radome tan. It's very light tan, but sandgelb's nice. It's one of my favourite colours. You should always have this in your armoury. Sandgelb's a really nice colour. So I've done all the hand chipping myself and I'm pretty impressed with it. So this will get the same kind of treatment, rust treatment. Now you can see here I've started to paint the details. So that's what we'll do first. What I'm planning doing with this one is I'm going to blacken the details, I think. So these little things I'll base blacken, but base all the stuff that I'm going to paint, I'm going to base first in black. And then we got to hand paint the wheels, we're going to hand paint the tracks. And I'll base it all in black and then come back over with the actual colours we're going to be using. So I'll get those things painted black and then I'll start adding some washes. So with this one, I was really going for a sun-bleached look, okay? And I found this on the market. I'd already done a lot of work, with the camouflage, the khaki camouflage. I dry brushed a lot of buff and all that kind of stuff to get this sort of more sun-bleached look, like it's really faded. Also modulated it as well. But this came on the market and I was a bit skeptical because look at the colour of this stuff. It's like nuclear waste or something. I'm like, how is that going to work? And it's called sun-bleach. So I got this, I thought I'll give it a crack, and I'll give it a crack on my Africa Core one and just see what their thinking is with it to get more of the sun-bleached look, and it actually bloody worked. I covered the entire thing with it, so the filter, the underneath I didn't, so anything that sort of really sits in the sun, I covered it and it actually did the trick. It looks bloody sun-bleached. After it, I came along with another filter, this filter. So after I applied this filter, not that it made a huge difference, but it did tone it down just a touch. And then we did the hand chipping. The hand chipping had a lot of different colours, so I didn't just use my chipping colour, I used lots of dark greys as well. And then the variance in the rust is all from oil, so I've got a few different oil colours that I use for rust at the moment. I'm expanding my rust knowledge, I suppose, trying to get this sort of mastered, this art form here of hand chipping. So this is going to cop the same thing, and same with the border T34. So we've got 2 border kits here, and that's by Academy. And these two are by Mini Art, and it's got a little base there, and I put a little stug on it. I'm going to put O series as well. And I've got some cool toolboxes for this. But you know, there's more things I want to order, so some welders and just a few other things for this particular one. So let's go have a look at the cannon, because I've built the cannon of the Mobelwagon. Just got to apply the ammo now, so we've got this happening and it's all together. It looks really good. Get it up here. I'll just move you out of the way. So it does, it's a very nice looking cannon. It's really very delicate, of course, but see the detail in it. This basket here is a very nice addition. It was very difficult to put together. As I said, cutting those wire mesh things out was the greatest thing. But she's looking like a nice cannon. I've used gunmetal by SMS on the cannon. And we've got the ammo rounds just here, so got a whole bunch of ammo. That's got a holder just down there. Sorry, that thing there holds the ammo, and I've got a whole bunch of it. Heaps of it. Heaps more there. And you can put it either in the feeder, like so, or you can just store it in the storage bin thingy-majigamy right there. And all I need to do is get them installed and the gun's basically built. There's not a hell of a lot of room in here. You see when it gets installed or whatnot, so it'll sort of look like that. It's not much room when it's fully closed. I thought there would be more room, but there isn't. It's very tight. I think I'm going to pinch a couple of soldiers from the mini art kit, because we've got this one, this fella here, he came in the border kit, and he's that guy there looking out the front, so we got him. But I thought it'd just be a bit plain with the one fella, because they're on the way to save Hungary from the Soviet encirclement. I might steal him and him, these two, maybe even that guy, but I reckon I'll definitely steal these two and put it in the Mobelwagon, and these two would just go in this one. So we've got the commander and the radio operator. Yeah, it just seemed a bit strange that they would have the driver standing up while they've got these guys sort of sounding like they're cruising, I don't know. But yeah, in the Panzer IV, I really only want the commander and the radio operator. I don't want all these other guys sitting about. So what I think I'll do, because I'm thinking about putting these two together, this tank, in the same diorama as the Mobelwagon. Sort of having a tribute to the Tomb of the Panzerwaffe. Because I read a book, The Tomb of the Panzerwaffe, and it was a really cool book. It was just going through the last battle in 1945. Hitler's last sort of campaign, I suppose. It was an interesting battle. Like, people were dying right up to the end. And I remember the Americans saying they were losing getting just as many casualties in the last month of the war as they were in when they invaded in D-Day, you know what I mean? It didn't go down. It wasn't like the war petered out. They were brutal right to the end. So I want to do some stuff that really does show that heavy fighting at the end of the war. And this tank here is a real symbol, I believe. The Panzer IV is a real symbol of Germany's total war. Alright, well anyway, that's just the ramblings of today. I'll get back to it. I'll get cracking on, doing all my things here. And I'll speak to you again soon. I'll give you a look at how the Mobelwagon's coming along. Alright, I'll speak to you again soon.